Got to find out what's going on in the Bama game. I see my boy Eddie O. Um, hey, one thing I can tell you, we can't talk about hamstrings and ankles today because we're in pretty good shape here. Only a couple guys on the list, so we can cut all that stuff out and just go right to whatever you want to know. What's up?
Is that a challenge?
Huh? It's a challenge. That's exactly right.
What kind of week of practice did Josh Gordon have, and what do you think?
He did really well. He was very impressive in terms of picking stuff up, studying overtime. He fit in really well. It was he's a really good athlete. You can really tell that he's got a lot of potential to be a big time player. So it was fun to see him on the practice field. Did a nice job.
Does he appear to you to look still to be a downfield threat that he was early in his career?
Oh, he's not old. He's not old. Yeah, he moves really well.
Is he gonna play on Monday?
Yeah, we're gonna wait and see. Wait and see. It's a good chance.
With him being around the league for 7-8 years now, does that help him his acclimation process?
Absolutely, it has to, because he had no problem. I'm not saying he won't make an error here, in something, but he had no problem picking stuff up, principles, concepts, terminology. He made great sense of it.
Did Dwayne practice today?
Who?
Dwayne.
Yes.
What was Clowney dealing with this week?
He had a couple things. He's kind of banged up a little bit. A couple different injuries, just little things.
It seems like we've entered the time of year that you're going to give veterans a day off and maintenance and things like that. So the injury report may not be as alarming by the end of the
Yeah, well, look at it today. We have 2 guys that are questionable on the list. So our guys did a great job with the trainers and getting back and made it back to practice today. They made all the walkthroughs during the week, so we were able to keep them up on stuff. And for the most part, it's guys that have been around and they know their job well, and we can count on them.
Is the plan to bring Ed up to be available for you Monday night?
You have to wait and see on that one. We're not calling that one yet.
The opportunity Monday represents for your team to move forward in terms of your goals you're accomplishing. What can you say about that?
Yeah, every game is like that. Every one of them. Which game is the one that you needed to get when you look back? So every game's extraordinarily important. Of course, the obvious is that we're in the same division. So it's a big deal in that regard, but it doesn't change anything.
Russell Wilson's numbers on the road over the last however many games are really good. Is there something to his personality, the poise, that helps him in that setting?
Yeah, I don't think it matters where he plays. I don't think it has to do with being on the road. You just give him enough games and he's going to play well. And he prepares like the same no matter what we're doing or what the obstacles may be and all that. And so he gives himself a chance to perform like that and perform like he's capable. He does a great job of being consistent.
Garoppolo only has like 18 starts. I mean, it seems like he's been around forever, but he hasn't played that much, I guess. But have you seen him? He kind of got his first action for the 49ers against you guys late in the game a couple years ago.
Yeah, he jumped. He's been special. Everything he's done has been special. He just like when he came in that game, he threw a touchdown pass or something. The one couple shots he had, he won a bunch of games in a row. At one point, he's got a real knack about him. He's a good football player.
How was the safety battle?
The safety battle? Yeah, good. Well handled. Quandre has made it back to practice, made it through it, so he's put himself in position to play this week.
How much of the scheme and stuff do you feel is available to him at this point, having only the one full week Quandre?
Yeah, he's got the whole thing. He's had 3 weeks of preparation, and he's been in on everything, and been around in all of the walkthroughs and all of that stuff, and he studies really well. Football totally makes sense to him. It's not a mystery at all. So he's ready to play. We would not be restricted in any way.
Now that Phil Haynes is back with you, how does he fit back into the puzzle you have up there, and what have you seen of him now that he's kind of back up to speed?
Yeah, we've been real excited about Phil playing the guard spot for us, because he's a big, strong guy. He's a really powerful man, and we're hoping that he can fill in and play for Mike or play on the right side if we need to, for Fluke if we need it, and we don't feel like we're going to lose the physicality that we really cherish. So. He's doing a really good job. He can use more work, though. He's missed so much time, and he'll continue, obviously, to improve. But at this point, he's given himself a chance to get really close to playing, and so we're really happy with his progress. And we haven't seen anything that we don't like yet,
Could he ever be an option at center, or is that something?
He has worked there. Yeah, he has worked there some, and he's practicing to develop that flexibility.
In terms of the safeties, you mentioned the competition has helped guys play better earlier this year. Is that the case again?
I think we'll see. We'll see what happens, but it's obvious, that we've got a really competitive situation there, and I mean, it just naturally it works. Competition is a beautiful motivator.
Anything else?
Okay.
Thank you. Good. Let's go.